What is going on, guys? It is Brian here once again, along with my special guest, Cindy Gonzalez.
What's up, guys?
And what we're here to do today is we're going to give our full review and recap and share some of the thoughts we had about Alpha-1 Immortal Kombat 5, which only took place 24 hours ago. Now, just before we get into that, Cindy, this was your very first Alpha-1 event, and hey, look, you're already wearing the Alpha-1 t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I can really tell you're a fan. What did you think of your first event?
Well, as I mentioned it on Twitter and Instagram, which I'll have my information as well as all of our information down in the description bar down below. 2 words, and pardon my French, but holy shit.
Oh, yeah, Cindy, you definitely took the words right out of my mouth, and I think that's what a lot of us were saying at the end of that main event, which we'll get to shortly. Now, in terms of the results, here's the breakdown. Now, to open up the contest, you had Alex Daniels taking on Tracy Williams, where Alex Daniels came out on top with the victory via pinfall. Now, I personally thought it was a great opener, and I'm definitely glad to see that Alex Daniels is getting that push. How about yourself, Cindy?
I could agree. That's a really good start to open up the match, especially how the build-up begins. And especially the fact that, of course, the real Ben Affleck almost lost, but thank God the ref count only say it's just a 2 counts. But, at least Alex won. He did it for Martha. Yeah.
Yep, I'm really glad to see that, once again, that Alex got that victory. And hopefully with that victory, that'll push him up into the title shot rankings. Now, next up, we had your tag team titles on the line when the Virus, consisting of Josh Alexander and Gavin Quinn, taking on the team of Big and Dirty with Dirty Rex Atkins and Brute when the Virus retained their titles via pinfall. What was your opinions of this match?
Well, first of all, as me and Brian and the rest of my bros we're rooting for the Virus. And secondly, to Big and Dirty, don't tell us what to do to sit down. We're still going to stand no matter what. But overall, the match was really excellent. I'm becoming a fan of Gavin Quinn now, the new guy of the Virus, and he did an amazing job with the match, as well as Josh Alexander, the GM. And so, overall, I'm really loving the match, and, like I said, long live the Virus.
And as I mentioned in my last video, in my predictions video, I was rooting for Big and Dirty, but, something happened, and I guess you could say I got infected by the virus, you could say.
That's right.
So I couldn't help it, Maybe there is no cure for the virus. Hey, if I got it, then maybe there is no cure.
I already got infected before running here a month and a half ago.
Yeah, see, she wasn't even in the country, and yet she already got infected. So
Exactly.
that proves what kind of effect the virus has effect on people. But anyways,
All over the world.
there you go. Moving along, we had your featured Alpha Female Match when Penelope Ford was scheduled to take on the Beautiful Beaa. However, it was announced that Penelope Ford, due to an injury, she was unable to show up to the event. So it was announced that an appropriate opponent would be found for Beaa. Cue Del Bruno's music, and out comes Jade, and Jade tells Beaa this is not her time to get out of the ring, so that way that starts our Alpha-1 Zero Gravity title match when our champion, Alessandro Del Bruno, with Miss Chung, was taking on John Silver, and, well, the Year of the Godfather continues to reign as Del Bruno defeated John Silver.
Yep.
Now, what are your thoughts on this match?
Amazing match, Thank God Jade is there just to help out, distract the ref. If it wasn't for her, Del Bruno wasn't. All I can say is 1 year anniversary of Del Bruno's title reign, and it's a really amazing match. I'm still shooken up from yesterday. My apology, but it's a really amazing match, Long live the Mafia.
And for all you Del Bruno haters, yeah, I know Jade had a hand in the victory, but hey, you know what? A W is still a W.
Oh, yeah.
If the ref didn't see it, it doesn't count. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, well, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after that match ended, Beautiful Beaa did come out, and she actually informed us that she spoke to General Manager Josh Alexander, and she said she found an opponent for her, which happened to be Miss Jade Chung,
Oh yeah.
which we were not expecting of.
Mm-hmm.
No one expected of.
Mm-hmm.
Jade gladly accepted the
Mm-hmm.
challenge. However, as much as I love you, Beaa, Jade's our PR for our champion. We had to cheer her on, and Jade became victorious over Beaa. Now, in that short match that we had, that impromptu match, what were your thoughts on that, Cindy?
Well, first of all, sorry, Bia. I have to go stay faithful to the mafia, so I go with Jade. Second of all, I'm very proud of Jade, like with her in-ring ability. I know how she is doing, especially we haven't seen her compete yet, but like seeing her getting in the ring and do her thing, that was like really amazing. So I give major props to Jade. You did an amazing job, as well as Bia. And it was really nice for Del Bruno to unopen the briefcase and then like share that title with her too after she won that match.
Now,
Yeah.
once again, for you haters, as we saw in the Zero Gravity title match when Jade was assisting Del Bruno returned the favor to Jade again. Sorry, a W is still a W.
That's right.
So, sorry guys, once again. But moving along.
And Jade, I got my phone back, but yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah. So if Jade, you saw our signs. Yeah, she has her phone back now. Now, this brings us to our Falls Count Anywhere match when Jim Nye was taking on Space Monkey. When Space Monkey got the pinfall over Jim Nye near the bar of the venue of this match. Now, this match wasn't as aggressive as I thought it would be because of the history between these two, but I'm really glad that Space Monkey did get the final word with that pinfall victory. What are your thoughts on that, Cindy?
Well, I'm glad, Jim Nye lost. He failed me at silence like the rest of us. So far the match was really good, especially involving those two lifesavers. Like, oh my god. Talk about like a Star Wars fanatic, all of us. But overall, this is a really solid match. As you said before, it's not that aggressive in nature per se, but so far it's really good, and I'm glad Space Monkey won and all that. It's pretty amazing so far.
And yeah, because you failed Miss Cindy Gonzalez in science, Jim Nye, Space Monkey got the revenge for her. So thank you, Space Monkey.
Yep. Thank you.
Now, this is going to bring us to our Alpha Male title match when the Diamond Tiger Kobe Durst was taking on the real bad boy, Joey Janela. Now, Kobe did retain this title match via pinfall after 2 pile drivers. Now, think about this, Cindy. It took 2 pile drivers to finish the bad boy. What does that say about Joey Janela?
Well, all I can say about him is like he's not giving up just to make his mom proud, because I understand, he just wanted more acceptance from his mother, and like he tried his best to get that hands of that alpha male title. However, he can't risk it anymore, and that's why Kobe Durst, won victoriously for that.
Now, I will give it to Kobe. He's been on such a dominant reign as Alpha Male Champion. Props to you, Kobe. But I was cheering for my bad boy. I couldn't turn on my the real bad boy. But props to you, Kobe,
That's
for
right.
that victory.
And just to let you know, you guys, once that match ended, Justin Singh came out and he challenged Kobe Durst to get that hands on that title.
Yes. Now, for those of you who have been following Alpha-1 for quite some time, Just Insane is the very first Alpha Male Champion. Now, for those who do not know who Just Insane is, definitely do your homework on this boy. He is an amazing performer. He is a great talent Alpha-1 has. Definitely check him out. And June 18th is going to be a great show. And hey, we could see that very first champion regain that glory.
Oh, yeah. I still got to do my homework, guys, so...
Yep, I think I might know it. I know a little bit of Just Insane, but I might need to do a little more homework myself.
Yep.
Now, this brings us over to our 10-man gauntlet match, which I predicted would be match of the night. But by the end of these results, my opinion might change slightly.
Likewise.
Now, entrant number 1 was Young Miles. Entrant number 2 was Dominic Girani along with the Dream Team. Now, Girani did defeat Young Miles via submission. Then entrant number 3 was Dr. Dan and Austin. I know you're his only fan.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for his loss.
Sorry.
But Dominic once again beat him by submission. Now, entrant number 4 was Eazy-E Eric Cardney, a hometown boy. Now, he managed to defeat Dominic Girani via pinfall. However, Eazy-E put his hands on the Dream Team. That was kind of a big no-no, because that cost him a pinfall victory when entrant number 5, the King of KO, Joey Kings, defeated him after being laid out by the Dream Team. Now, entrant number 6 was another hometown homeboy, Mr. Mark Wheeler. Now, Mark Wheeler, unfortunately, suffered the fate of being defeated by the bigger Joey Kings via pinfall. Now, entrant number 7 was Shane Saber. However, as everyone's attention was looking towards the entrantway along with Joey Kings, none of us saw that Shane Saber snuck up behind Joey Kings, speared him, and defeated Joey Kings. Which would bring us to entrant number 8, Josh Rogan. And unfortunately, Josh suffered the same fate by getting a pinfall by Shane Saber. Entrant number 9 was another hometown favorite, Mr.
Ali.
Oops, sorry, All Ego. Sorry we got your name right.
It's my fault, sorry.
It's okay, but hey, we know your proper name, and again, we apologize about that. However, Paige did defeat Saber via pinfall, which brings us to entrant number 10, MJF. Now, as MJF came out, he challenged Ethan Page to the Outer Limits Championship. So, Ethan gladly accepted the match and successfully defended the Outer Limits Championship. Now, after that victory, Ethan Page was teasing at some of the titles he would like to go for. Once becoming another Alpha Male Champion, adding another reign to his resume, or even going for the Zero Gravity title, current champion Alessandro Del Bruno. Now, there's 3 members of the Virus, only 1 of Page. 2 of the members of the Virus are being contended for the tag team titles, but Page is only 1 person. So, on June 18th, All Ego, Ethan Page, will be teaming up with former WWE Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes, and they will be taking on the virus June 18th. Again, another reason why to get these tickets, especially golds. Now, moving along, your main events of the evening. Again, a match never been featured in Alpha-1 in the time I've been attending and as far as I know. A dog collar match took place between Ricky Shane Page and Gregory Iron. Now, Ricky did receive the victory via pinfall after a huge powerbomb through the table. Now, as I mentioned earlier, and in my predictions video, this match was going to be my pick of the night. And Cindy, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me. Plus, all those who were in attendance, there were multiple reasons why it was match of the night. Now, we would like to inform you that this match became very, very aggressive
In nature.
Why? A lot of blood was shed between these two performers. I give so much respect to both Ricky Shane Page and Gregory Iron, as bloody and knocked out as they were from all those severe blows. They continued the match. I am really surprised that because of the amount of violence, they didn't stop the match right there and then, Cindy.
Yeah, it's... Well, first of all, let me take my prescription glasses off. It's like, that match was like so brutal. It's like, I couldn't even remember last time I watched an actual match involving more blood and more aggressive in nature, you know. And I'm giving my utter respect to both Ricky Shane Page and Gregory Iron. You know, you guys did steal the show. Keep going, despite the fact that it was so aggressive in nature, you know. Hell, I have to move away a bit because, first of all, I did my laundry the day before the show starts, so I don't want to get my clothes all wet, you know. But, you know, that match, it was very blown away. Let's just say that. And, you know, but...
And I do apologize for any young children who were in attendance for that event.
And also the parents and also people who are very sensitive to blood or any shape or form at that event.
Yes, so even though Alpha-1 Wrestling is a family-oriented event, there may be times where things might get a little excessive. And it is addressed. Well, I'm not sure if it has been addressed because of the amount of violence in that match. I again apologize for anyone who was offended by the amount of violence or who is not exposed to as much violence in that kind of environment.
Which we'll be waiting for the statement from Alpha-1 Wrestling or anything, and we'll let you know via our social media handles.
Yes, and also keep a lookout on social media if anything should be mentioned because of that match. Now, that might have been the main event of the evening. However, for those who were on their way out of the building, have noticed some commotion on the outside. Joey Janela issued an impromptu challenge to champion MJF, which started from the downstairs backstage arena, which led all the way to the outside of the building, then into the parking lot, where the full match is actually on the Alpha-1 YouTube channel, so definitely check it out, where Joey Janela defeated MJF via pinfall after a super kick. So even though Joey Janela didn't win the Alpha Male title, he still came away with gold, the Outer Limits Championship, which I know he would be ready to defend on any given moment.
And he finally did it for his mom
Yes,
on Mother's Day.
Yes, and what a Mother's Day gift it would be for Joey Janela's mother to see him with gold around that waist. Now, overall, this was such a great event for Alpha-1.
Especially for their 5th Immortal Kombat show ever. And especially perfect timing to attend my first Alpha-1 show as well. Even though there is like aggressive in nature going on, but overall, I really had an amazing time and I'm looking forward to go to any of the Alpha-1 show in the near future as well.
Yeah, definitely. Now, speaking of upcoming Alpha-1 events, the next event of Alpha-1 will actually be in Oshawa 2 weeks from Sunday, which Alpha-1 presents Marvelous at the Polish Hall at 219 Olive Avenue in Oshawa, Ontario. Now, tickets for that show are only available through the Oshawa City, Jug City locations. However, you can also get them out the door. Ticket information will be, again, on their website, and definitely check out their website for future events. As well as we mentioned numerous times in this video, the next time Alpha-1 returns to Hamilton is June 18th, when Alpha-1 presents Do or Do Not, There Is No Try. Again, we encourage you to get those gold tickets because, again, as mentioned on the social media feeds of Alpha-1, the golds are very near to be sold out. So, for myself and Cindy, this has been our review of Alpha-1 Mortal Kombat 5, and we'll see you guys another day.
Bye.
Peace.